Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hope everybody is making it a great day. So day 28, principle number 28. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. Let's talk about that for a moment. We all have things going on in our lives that are challenging. I'll tell you, the last couple of months have just been one of those. It's like I feel like one of those speed bags, when you punch, 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 and they just keep on punch, 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 punch. They just keep on coming. Yesterday, I dropped my computer, my laptop, and it broke. And so, in my world, I need to have a laptop. I mean, it's absolutely imperative that I have that. So I made an appointment tomorrow to go down to Tallahassee to get it fixed, and now I just found out from a phone call that what is wrong with it can't be fixed. So shipping it off to Apple and having to invest in another one is not something that I wanted to pick up on a Tuesday morning, right? So when we start looking at the things that are going on in our world, some of us have places that we live. I'm very fortunate to live in a place that cushions some of the negativity. It brings some of the other ugly things into light too. Yet, there are certain things and standards that we set for each other and for ourselves and for our families and for our teams that must be met on a daily basis. And those things can be challenging at times. And I've noticed lately that we're starting to use words like fantastic and amazing and awesome. So often they're like just generic words now, because things aren't really awesome, or things aren't really amazing, or things aren't really fantastic. But we throw those words out there as accolades that just absolutely don't mean as much as they do when they're earned, right? When they're earned. When something is really awesome, it's awesome. When something is really fantastic, it's fantastic. And when something is truly amazing, then it's amazing. Yet we're throwing those words out like, I do it all the time. I mean, I see some of the posts that I put on people's Facebook pages, and I put awesome or amazing. And it's not awesome, and it's not amazing. So we've diluted those incredible adjectives that look at excellence. And that's kind of my point about what we're doing today. Giving another person a fine reputation to live up to. What is that fine reputation? And are you truly doing that? Or are you just diluting some of the situations that are out there? It's one of those things that when you describe somebody or you challenge somebody, what are the standards that you've set? And what truly is amazing? What truly is awesome? What truly is fantastic? What truly is beautiful? And whatever, the story that you're telling. So when we give somebody a fine reputation to live up to, what are we really doing? So let's take a look at a team. So you're working with a group, and you set a standard for your team that, that is above the rest. That's giving people a fine reputation to live up to. In your families, the way you carry yourself, sets the tone for what our children and our nieces and our nephews look at. You're setting this standard at a level that gives other people a fine reputation to live up to. So many different ways of invoking this principle and living this principle. The way that I see it work best is just live your life, and I'm going to use one of those adjectives, in an impeccable way. Live your life in a way that sets a standard for other people to look up to, a fine reputation to live up to. And, I've heard over the last 10, 11 years a bunch of stories in classes about this principle. And there are so many examples out there. Yet when we give other people a fine reputation to live up to, they will rise to that occasion and accomplish what it is that you're hoping or wishing or driving your team to accomplish. So a great principle. It's one of those standards. Be careful with the words we use. Amazing, fantastic. That's something I'm going to work on today, is that I really want to stop using words like awesome if it's not awesome, or fantastic if it's not fantastic. We're just throwing those, and we're diluting them, and they're no longer having the meaning that they've had in the past. So give other people a fine reputation to live up to. They will rise to that occasion and make it happen. So, all right, so today, a lot of things on the agenda. So let's take a look back at these principles on Friday, okay? So today's the 28th. Tomorrow we tackle principle number 29. We talk about Mr. Carnegie's, one of his top principles on Thursday, and then Friday we'll do a recap of what happened over the last 30 days. Have a great day, enjoy yourself, and make it peaceful. Thanks.